Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. So basically, we sent you an email yesterday with some details on the training platform, so you can already have a look. I will just copy the link to the chat, so you can follow everything if you want. Okay, so basically we have our training platform, which will be, I would say, the entry point whenever third parties want to know a bit more about Fiesta to check some part that you've missed, or if you need any clarification on anything. This is the place that you should come first. So the idea is all the content to be here. Of course, we have another tool that you can go afterwards, but I would say this will be the entry point for third parties. So we have 3 different courses, let's call it like this. The last one, which I will be not talking too much, was the one that was created for the submission of proposals on the open calls. So basically, some of you were involved in the submission of the proposals already used it. So basically, it contains all the information regarding the template for the proposals, the information about the call, and the actual submission mechanism. And then we have 2 different courses. The first one, which is called What is Fiesta? It's basically a starting guide, a get it started with a bit of information on what is Fiesta project, and also information on our in-house testbeds and in-house experiments. These links here with a book cover are basically books within the training platform where you have chapters of information. You can just go through them here using the arrows. So you will just go, or you can use the table of contents on your left to traverse them. I will not go into the details of the content itself, because, well, we will have the whole workshop and my colleagues will explain with more detail and hands-on everything. So after this more overview course, we have the guide for third parties, which will have the more detailed information. So at the top we'll have some links. So basically a contact us button with the email contact of the open call support team, our GitHub page, and the help desk support that Akil will present after me. So here basically we have overview of Fiesta. So what's within this Fiesta platform. Of course, we have we use the same mechanism for all the topics. So everything as a book with a bit more information on each of the topics. After the FIESTA-IoT overview, we have one dedicated to FIESTA-IoT security framework, which Paul will elaborate later on. Then a guide for experimenters, and in this case of today, a guide for extensions. Basically here you'll have all the information that you will need in order to integrate your test beds on Fiesta. So again, you can basically go through the content here, or just jump to any section you want using the table of contents. I believe this is a very simple, very straightforward to use. But of course, if any of you have any difficulties on using it, of course you can just contact us, and we'll explain a bit in more detail. Here for today, we created a folder. So basically, it's here with today's date, with the content that we were presenting today. Some of the things are not here yet. I will continue uploading until the end of the day. But the idea is that if you want to revisit everything that we present today, you will have everything here. So in case some colleague of yours is not present today for any reason, and he wants to follow, to read the material that we presented, it will be everything here, so you can come back to this workshop. Okay, so I think this is, for my side, this is all. Just another thing is that as you have maybe have seen, I'm using the guest access. So everything on the training platforms for the third parties you can access with guest, so you don't need to create an account. So everyone can access because it's public information. So you can just come here without login and then have access to all the documentation and download everything. Okay. I don't know if anyone has any question.